Thank you, Brian. With the fiscal cliff looming, farmers and small businesses are worried about how the potential expiration of the lower estate tax rate could affect them.
William LaJeunesse has more on this. He's live in our L.A. bureau. William.
Well, when the U.S. needed revenue in 1916, Eric, the estate tax was 1 to 10%. Today, it's 35%, jumping to 55% in January. While supporters say the U.S. needs this to promote equality, dozens of countries have already eliminated it, including Russia and Communist China.
Are you Kevin's, huh?
Rancher Kevin Kester works dawn to dusk, drives a 12-year-old truck, and earns less than a typical bureaucrat in Washington, D.C. Yet the federal government considers him rich enough to pay a death tax.
There is no way financially my kids can pay what the IRS is going to demand from them 9 months after death and keep this ranch intact.
The idea behind the estate tax is to prevent the very wealthy among us from accumulating vast fortunes and passing them on to the next generation.
To analyst Patrick Lester, that's not the American farmer.
If I were to say a poster child for the estate tax, it probably would be Paris Hilton, the celebrity, but also hotel heiress. That's someone that it's really more targeted at, not ordinary Americans.
Currently, the federal government taxes estates worth $5 million and up at 35%. When the Bush-era tax cuts expire in January, rates increase to 55% on estates of $1 million or more. While some Republicans want to eliminate the death tax entirely, the president proposes a 45% rate on estates of $3.5 million and up.
If we are burdened with millions of dollars of estate tax, it forces the breakup of ranches and farms, and it's not good for the environment. It's not good for future generations, and it's not good for America in general.
Kester paid the IRS $2 million when he inherited the ranch decades ago. Come January, the tax burden on his children would be more than $13 million. Now, critics say about 97% of family farms could be affected by this tax increase. Supporters disagree, and they argue this tax is needed to tax unrealized capital gains that are handed down family to family. So the point is, you guys, the estate tax is just another boulder in the fiscal cliff prepared to fall. Back to you.
All right.
Big time.
William,
Big
thanks
boulder,
much
yeah.
for that report.